Hey, what's up? My name is Mike, and today I'm test driving this 2019 Jaguar F-PACE. I'm going to give you 10 reasons to love this SUV and 3 gripes. You're going to want to hang on for those starting right now. So let's get to the list. 10 things I love about this Jaguar SUV, which looks great in white. I think it's one of the best looking SUVs on the market, especially in the sports luxury, mid-size market. So first on the list, number 10 is the handling. This SUV is sporty and fun. It drives like a sports sedan. It does feel taller, but at the same time, compared to other SUVs I've driven, it feels like it's low enough to hug the road. So it's fun and spirited, but it's also sophisticated. I think the handling is a big thing to love about this SUV. So I've got a crowd watching me, but number 9 is gotta be this beautiful moonroof. I'm gonna crack it open and show you what it looks like, but it extends all the way to the back seats. It's huge, it's luxurious, it's awesome. So number 8 is the look. Look at this SUV. I think it's beautiful. I'm not gonna go so far as to say it's the best looking SUV on the market, but it's definitely up there. I'd put it in the top 5. What SUVs would you say look better than this one? I would throw out that really any Land Rovers, they just look so sharp. And so number 7 is going to be the technology in this SUV. It's modern, it's intelligent. It has lane assist. It's got a button to turn it off. It shows you where the lanes are when you're getting close to the edges. It also has autonomous braking. So it's got a camera at the front that will help sense when traffic's getting too close. These are high-end features that are included as standard in this package. So it's definitely got some sophisticated features, I think, that lend itself to being high-tech. Additionally, it has the engine has the on-off, auto stop-start at stoplights and things like that. But it actually has a button that you can shut it off, which I think is really helpful, especially, if you're in South Texas. I'm in Chicago today. It's a cool 78 degrees, but when it's 98 degrees and your engine shuts off and the AC starts getting warm, that's annoying. No thanks. I love that they have a button that you can shut it off. So number 6 is the sound system. It is an outstanding stock unit. Sounds great. Always appreciate a good sound system. It's a Meridian system and includes a subwoofer in the back, a lot of adjustments. So the sound system's great. Great job, Jaguar, on the sound system. Okay, before I get to the rest of the list, if you could click that like button, I appreciate it. It helps me grow my channel. Okay, back to the list. Number 5, this is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. Number 5 is the engine. The base engine is a turbocharged 4-cylinder, has 247 horsepower. And for a base engine, it's fantastic. It gets going, it does 0 to 60 a little over 6 seconds, but you can get it with a turbocharged V6, which is awesome. I've driven it before. I haven't driven it in the F-PACE, but I would look forward to driving that. I don't know, Jaguar, if you could hook me up, but the diesel engine that also comes in this F-PACE is a high torque, gas miser, gives much better gas mileage. So that's 3 great engine options, but I'm going to tell you the base engine is a great way to go, especially if you're just looking for the feel and the look of the SUV and you're not after that high performance. But if you are, you've got that V6 as an option. Okay, number 4, I got to make sure I film it, but there are 4 distinct driving modes. So you've got the dynamic driving mode, which I think is the most fun. I kept it in it the most of the time. But when you switch over to dynamic driving mode, the gauges turn red, they get a little bit more aggressive. The lighting in the instrument cluster lets you know, hey, we're driving right now. Then you can switch over to normal mode, kind of keeps everything in balance. And then you've got an eco mode, which is going to maximize your gas mileage. You know, it's going to shut the engine off when it needs, when you're not driving. And then, as it was yesterday, it's rainy, it's in snowy or other conditions. You've got a rain, ice, and snow mode, which is also an excellent option. Excuse me, I didn't mention this earlier, but the Jaguar F-PACE is only available in all-wheel drive. So all Jaguar F-PACEs come with all-wheel drive. Which is all right, number 2, one of the cool things that I like about this SUV is its size. It is not as small as the Mercedes GLC that I test drove earlier. It's not as large as a BMW X5. They kind of just found their own happy medium place. They decided to make an SUV that was a little of both. I think the balance works well. It feels big, I feel comfortable, but by no means is it huge or anything like that. It's easy to park, easy to drive around town. It's very nimble, but also has a ton of room in the back. Great job on the size. I really think it's cool. All right, and the number 1 cool thing about this Jaguar F-PACE is that it's British. I mean, how can you not like that it's British? I mean, the home of Jeremy Clarkson and the Queen of England. The marketing that Jaguar has done when the F-PACE first came out and for some of their other cars was around not just British actors, but specifically British villains. It's got style, but it's not overstated. I love that this Jaguar feels British. Okay, as usual, I'm gonna give you 3 gripes. The first one is this really weird trunk lid cover for the spare tire. Yes, it's cool that they included a full-size spare tire with their Jaguar, but this is the best they could do to cover it. I don't know what this hard thing is, but it's strange and it seems poorly engineered. It was almost like they couldn't find a solution and someone said, all right, just put this cover over it and let's ship the car out and get it gone. The fact that this is the 3rd model year for this generation or this all-new model, and they haven't fixed that yet, not really a super big fan. That's my number 1 gripe. Okay, so for my second gripe, they included this huge touchscreen, which is gorgeous to look at. It's got great colors, but it's kind of mediocre. It doesn't have CarPlay. The hooking up my phone was not easy. Same thing with Bluetooth or USB. It's just not as user-friendly or as easy as, you know, Chrysler and Ford's products, Chevy. And the fact that this is a luxury car maker, you know, I would expect at least the standard. BMW's had CarPlay for 5 years now or something like that. So come on, Jaguar, get CarPlay at least. The 3rd gripe has got to be the interior. It's kind of plain Jane. While it does look nice, there isn't a lot of bells and whistles, and at $45,000, I want some bells, I want some whistles. It doesn't have heated seats. It doesn't have keyless entry even. So you actually got to push the button, unlock it. I know that sounds like I'm acting spoiled, but again, at $45,000 for a new 2019 Jaguar, I should be able to just get in. I mean, come on. Hey, don't forget to like this video if you appreciated it. Leave any questions or comments. Tell me where I messed up in the comments. Thanks and have a good one.